Hello everyone and welcome to Quality RPGs. Today we are having part 11 of our Baldur's Gate 3 Paladin role-playing playthrough, and without further ado, let's continue the exploration in the Underdark.
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
And perhaps we...
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. As rare as a smile in Sindlerin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving.
Okay,
But these
I think we like
learned
this guy.
eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. The rock, the rubble. Oh, take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Oh. Let's roll again.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Oh, once again an 8. Well, I guess we can spare another. Okay, not any
Boulders
more.
and stone bricks of very what this pattern signal.
What do you think?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind.
Oh,
The fires of the hells have touched Grimford.
The statue is newer than the fortress, you say? Sulfur? Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. Well, let's see what you've got.
okay. So, a violin. That would of course be nice. Wall of fire. Clip of warding, dark vision, web. Elixir of Colossus, nice. So I think at least some of the items can go. Perhaps not, let's not sell that, because it might provide to be useful at some point. And some rotten carrots and mushrooms for good measure.
That's all then.
Okay, some rothane here. Bedroll. Skeletons. Okay, I guess we have found the dark Justicause.
look at the skeletons, you realize they're all...
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Still, if whatever managed to murder a group of Sharans is still around, we had better watch us.
I think that's good advice everywhere in the Underdark.
You, grab a cane and whip these droognin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working.
Okay.
You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
Let's try this way. Yeah.
Fine. Adamantine. Stuff's no joke. Stronger. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then. Light
Okay.
Brawn and then
Already revealed.
The creature is disturbed, its breath quickened by anger and fear.
And let's throw another bonus. Oh. We are running out of these inspiration points at this
Rose
pace.
seems calmer if its eyes flicker towards the Duergar, burning with raw bestial rage. The rope.
Not enough caning for my tastes, but you got the job. I almost feel bad about this. Adamantine is precious, Jarg.
Okay.
Bloody Rose, they have lost it. Put him down! More
Well.
Time to push my luck again.
Perhaps some hits here first.
Can't slow down.
Oh. I guess there is no pushing that guy down anymore. Okay, take that. Okay, well, that went nicely enough.
torment!
Nice. Not so nice.
Can't stay idle. What do I have to lose?
Okay. Oh, and let's save. Just in case. Well, not much to see in here, but let's get going in here. I guess we saved just a while ago. Devil foil mask.
Curious mask. What's it doing here?
Yeah, let's try to find out. Oh. Latest and here. Yeah. Okay. Autosave. Can't mean anything too good. And there is that battle axe on the skeleton. Perhaps we should take short rest. So something or someone has killed those. And by the way, perhaps I should send at least these ingots to camp. I think I have some silver as well, and bronze. Well, that should at least take some of the weight off. Orb of dark.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Well, hello.
Okay. Fortunately, that's relatively easy trap. And by the way, perhaps Mage's armor should be casted.
Can't give up now.
So let's see what this
Something's
orb.
off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me.
Okay. Let's hope that's going to be useful. Some lures. Some sounds.
Need to find a way forward.
Traps. How considerate.
Whoops.
Someone there? Shall we? Yes. My pleasure.
Incense. Interesting.
Looking ahead.
Gargoyle statue.
Whatever comes.
Oh. Okay, I guess it's a load. So, it seems there are quite a few traps, so better to pay attention.
Moving in.
Okay, so it's this far. And these vases had something. Then there was this orb of dark vision and a trap. I think we need actually that dark vision.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
What a day.
Oh, and let's take that short rest.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
And perhaps Gale should really get that mage's armor going.
Mucked in for it.
Trust no one.
Okay, so far so good.
Best avoid that trap.
And it seems the traps are becoming a bit more difficult.
Trap.
Yeah. It's a shame that we don't get experience from those traps.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh. That's too bad.
Traps. How considerate.
Lovely day this. For now.
Can we destroy those? Apparently not with those means. Well, too bad. I guess.
That drow near is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course. A long way to go still.
Okay.
Keep your distance, darling.
And you guys really shouldn't be going on there. Told you.
Step quick. Traps. How considerate.
Oops. Disarm. And let's get a bit farther away. And let's take the other short rest.
Keep going a little longer then.
Okay, perhaps we should save and try to get there.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yeah. Okay. So it might be that we need to take a bit of a damage before we can go past that trap. So is there a way? Okay, ladders.
I've got a long road ahead.
And time to go.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
And I guess we managed at least this far. Okay. So, but can we actually do something in here? Any other ways down? Behind the gargoyle, perhaps. Well, I guess a long rest is needed. And let's hope that the trap actually stops working. Okay, Scratch perhaps has found something
Dog
once
wags
again.
his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and
Torch,
surrenders.
okay.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Iron ladder. Okay, so we could head there. And perhaps we should. Because the trap
Might be worth a look.
is still working. Except that we found something.
things have stayed interesting.
Can we... Okay, not
Swift
then.
as my feet can carry me.
So I guess we can jump in here. And then... Would this work? Okay, nice.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And perhaps we even could get it lowered again.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Okay, an iron ladder. Double iron doors. Are they open? Can they be picked?
Careful, I bite. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Okay, and surprisingly easy as well.
What are they? Breathe deep and move.
Perhaps we should check this surrounding first. Is there something of interest? Okay, I guess no going there. But perhaps we could jump in here. Map of Moonhaven. Okay. And an autosave. Scimitar mold.
A steel mold, used in forges to cast armor and weapons.
And another one of these. And we most likely need to use it at some point. But I think we will visit the tower here first. Oh, there is some elevator there. dormitory plague.
Come, all who are weary, sleep and forget.
I don't like the tone of that in the context of Underdark.
Something good here, I hope.
Well, I guess this lower floor has been seen pretty much. Tentacles of the Dark Mistress.
What now?
Okay.
Easy.
Still alive, so that's
Opulent chests. Maragon Legionnaire. Oh, actually, some kind of beasts.
still on my feet. Ugh, time for some bloody work.
Well, I think this could have gone worse as well.
The last board is set.
Ouch.
I can't even catch my breath.
I speak, they burn.
Could we... Perhaps level 3 magic missile will do the trick. Well, at least almost.
No one back home.
And let's hope
Believe this.
Gale can actually find us.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, another of those masks.
Another mask. I recognize this. Amerigon wore it. But they won't fight without a commander. Another mask. The Maragon's leader might still be around here. One day I'll catch a break.
Well, perhaps a short rest is in order.
Let's go hurt someone.
Well, ain't he a nice guy? And there seems to be some kind of cave in. And it seems we cannot pass. So time to look that way then.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's blades anywhere.
It seems they have quite an expedition going on here.
Tracks. Someone came through here in a hurry.
So what did we notice? There's some kind of is this only a chasm? I guess it is.
What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess.
So perhaps we could head that way. And of course this pathway seems to bring us somewhere. So, but first this way and to the left. We could always jump down, but I wonder if it's going to be beneficial or healthy. Oh, scandal. Perhaps we should just do it. Well, it's going to hurt, but
Looks like an ambush.
most likely the others just found a way to get in here without any hassle.
Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below.
I'm ready.
Keep a blade close. Seek and you shall find me.
And a quick rest.
Some rest's better than none.
Can't slow down.
Okay, and we have found the jellies. Quite nasty things if you consider the for instance, the Baldur's Gate novels or something like that. They envelope their victim and then devour them alive. Actually, if you have seen the latest movie, was it Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves or whatever it was? Oh, then these are quite not so nice things. But apparently swords are not doing too well against these. Even though they are rather easy to hit.
Concentrate.
Unleash me.
I guess acid wouldn't work against them.
Your soul is in good hands.
How about Searing Smite? Well, at least it did something.
Need to stay focused.
Tale for the ages.
And perhaps we need to hit it hard.
I won't give in.
Oh, we don't have any. Yeah. That might hurt. Okay, nice.
Let's finish this.
Oh,
Witching hour.
not looking too good as it is.
Let's get going.
So I guess that has caught some unhappy adventurer.
Time to press ahead.
Quite a lot of incense in this area. Scroll of... okay. Rather scrolls. And I think it's time for a bit longer nap.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
No, we are not going to eat that. Quite expensive, actually. Let's return to the adventure and see how we could make sure that we don't accidentally use that up.
No time to dally.
I applaud your taste.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
And apparently I cannot even find it, but
With haste.
good to know that we have such a thing. Okay, Some acid. Heavy chest. But not much else. Quite a lot of cogs and wheels. Let's save. And
Curious. That stone there has been pried loose.
okay, nice.
What's that?
I mean, how annoying would it be if the perception check was unsuccessful? And well, can we reach that place anyway?
More for me?
Seems we have arrived to a kitchen or dining room.
What's inside?
No. The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. The sacred rite.
Well, perhaps that rotten fish was not that nice to take. Okay, and we have lava in here, don't walk on it. Perhaps some rain would be beneficial.
Yeah, it was ripe with magic.
All right. What now?
Okay, I don't think we actually need that cauldron.
Moving ahead.
Quite expensive bowl, it seems. Okay, I guess it's time to go onwards.
Let's get on with it.
And perhaps you guys could come this way as well.
Watch your back.
Oh, come on.
My faith protects me.
No time to rest.
I think actually strength affects how far the characters can jump.
Still breathing.
And time to go. Oh, quite a few deep gnomes, and after such a massacre, I think it's better to save
Deep
than to be
nose,
sorry.
killed under the yoke of slavers.
Really? Save your prayers for someone who at least had the spine to fight back.
Well, that's cold. And practically nothing worth looting, but since that potato is not rotten, they may have been here at least a while. And I think we actually entered the area. Executed draw. So there is that.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
Crazed letter. Well, let's take that one as well. So, there is a box. And we have made actually quite a journey, it seems. Or rather a circle.
What's hiding here?
So this is from where we came, Kids and Plague. Then there is a metal door.
Eat and drink freely, for the lady doth come.
And wrought iron gate. Is this some kind of pantry?
Looks empty. That might be worth a look.
I'm way too big.
Always room for more?
Okay. That was rather nice. Then there was this wrought iron gate.
You're going up there? You've either got iron guts or one of those moon lanterns. One of Nir's magic lamps. The Death Darks clogged the top land. Clear to Moonrise Towers. Only a moon lantern dispels it.
Okay.
Shadows, thick as a Duero's skull. Go on up if you fancy. Me?
Okay. So I guess we have found pretty much what we came looking for. But before we continue, we have some unfinished businesses. And perhaps this Selûnite outpost is the place to go. And of course, getting out of here will be rather tricky. Of course, we could get to the beach as well and continue the exploration there, but perhaps this is the way, as they say in Mandalorian. Can we somehow turn those things off? Is this some kind of practice dummy? I guess it is. Well, I guess there is nothing to do except to take the damage. Okay, so let's see if we could get a whiff what was going on in here. Okay. I guess they didn't make it out. And a short rest.
Pushing on.
Staff of Moon Maiden. Journal of a High Initiate.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Let's see what's inside. Okay, so drove them off. Not very hopeful there. And is this of some use? Well, perhaps Gale can find something to use it for.
Looks empty.
And I would venture to guess that we will be attacked rather soon.
Fungal spores. Remain vigilant. We cannot be distracted.
Night light. Yeah, there was those exploding mushrooms, and now I guess they will do something else. So oh, that was a bad.
Another fight. Let's go.
Not actually dare to attack because there is that night light.
I need to act fast.
destroyer.
Yes, acid arrow could do something. Oh, that was rather brutal. So where is the other one coming? Oh, that oil barrel might actually mean trouble.
I don't fancy their chances.
Oh. Could we strike at it? So is it coming this way?
A better position. I wonder if this is worth the cost. Very well.
I'm ready. Moving.
Death is but a word away. This way.
Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy. Fall by my hand.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
One can't always be a gentleman.
And let's take a step back. That did hurt. And I don't like what's happening with the roof here.
All that matters.
Coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
I guess this is because of the spores.
Don't waste a step.
Perhaps some kind of myconoids. Amulet of the unworthy. That might actually be rather useful. Yeah, we don't actually need that aid too much, but that damage resistance. Oh. Actually, yeah. We don't want to have that.
I can keep going a little longer now.
So rapport spores. Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. I'll take that. Best be on my way.
Chest, so someone has made a camp in here. Perhaps.
careful not to trigger that thing.
Still breathing.
I'm glad that the netting actually held.
Watching me.
What's next?
What to do? Should mind my step.
So let's save and climb up. Storehouse. So I guess this is the Centaurim hideout. Well, we are rather low on supplies, so
Hardly a challenge.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could be. Very well.
So, time to begin to send some items to the camps. These adamantine scabs, dark justica mail. I think we need that mask. All these bronze ingots. Exterminator's axe. That might actually be rather nice. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and here was that rustic chest.
I'll just help myself. A crooked touch. Quick step. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
And let's hope there is rather good loot as it was a rather difficult trap. Well, something with which to deal with the undead. Some weapons. Crates. And of course it will be nice to see where that elevator will take us. Oh. So let's say, actually I think we have, yeah, we have already visited here. But we decided to enter the Underdark from another direction. Nice of these center him to pile up quite a hoard for us. So I guess we are good to go then.
Looking ahead, what path lies before me?
So here is a pathway down here. Another chest. Are those dangerous? Most likely yes, as we are in the Underdark. Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
And that's quite a tricky ground over there. Perhaps we should head a bit back and explore that area here before going onwards.
What are those?
Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Far Alu Viridian Crystal. Looks like a rather nice sword. Let's see.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Come on. And we are running low on these, but I want to know about that sword.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Illustray. Blood can only be honored with blood. It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. With another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Okay. So, how good is it? I guess it's one-handed. Melody. I think I will go with the great sword nonetheless. But rather nice sword to have. And I guess it's time to go down there. Yeah, that would have been quite nasty place to visit. Oh, and there are some more.
Torchstalk? Let's watch my step. They like to explode.
Oh,
Sure
really?
what the other mushrooms are.
Nope.
Into my pocket.
Okay, and let's hope that the shatter is
On my way.
a good one. Okay, and there are these Mykonids.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Duergar.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Let's see if they are friendly or foe. And we are in the village once again. I'm not sure why I am collecting all of these plants, but perhaps they will prove to be valuable at some point. There might be a way further there. I'm not completely sure though. I sure like to execute those deep gnomes. Short sword of first blood. That might actually be rather decent for Astarion. Just wondering when he will turn against us. Yeah, much better than this rapier. Well, nice.
Let's move.
And actually I shouldn't have been using that rapier at all, it seems.
How much farther can I go?
So let's actually head back and see if we can push through from here. Yeah, it seems to be the case. And there are those Mykonids. Okay, I think we will face those guys in the next episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality RPGs.